What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. It's another scorcher today. Getting ready to finish up doing some yard work. I just finished the outside mowing and weed eating. That's probably the tougher part of the yard to mow, up in the front ditch line. Can't really mow too much of it, so it consists of a lot of weed eating. And I'm already pretty much covered from head to toe in sweat, so nothing like a good morning workout. Ugh. The delivery went well yesterday with Lowe's. They got here, I'd say about 9:30ish, something like that. They actually gave me a heads up this time, which I told the driver I appreciated. He said he was coming up from Edinburgh, which is down in the valley. I don't know why he was over here delivering for him, because there's a Lowe's in Kingsville, which is 15 minutes away, and whatever it may be, he was very polite and took a lot of photos of the materials he brought in, made sure that everything was correctly delivered and that we had the same amount. So shout out to that driver. I didn't catch his name, but I don't know, it's always nice to work with somebody that knows what they're doing and is very courteous with you. So shout out to that guy. Went to Corpus yesterday, took Dad to a doctor's visit. We got to go back in August and do another follow-up visit there. So yesterday was a pretty busy day overall. It rained quite a bit on the way to Corpus, but it looked like over here in Rivera we didn't get much of anything. It's supposed to possibly rain later today, and then throughout the week it's supposed to be rain off and on. So I'm trying to get this yard knocked down real quick this morning before we start working back on the house again. Once again, you'll have to just work with us on videos for the time being. I got all the shingles and stuff we need to cut those. Oh, my foot's on fire again. There's so many ants out here, it's crazy. But we got to get all those shingles cut so we can start doing the ridge caps. And then once we're done with that, which shouldn't take terribly long, we're gonna start working on the siding. I actually got the siding delivered yesterday as well. Once again, it's 8 inches wide by 16 feet long. It came in like a more of a grayish tan color, so we will have to paint everything. It is primed already, so that's a good thing as well. I got paid yesterday, yes. So I started knocking out some of the money I had to pay for this delivery here. I used my Lowe's card once again for the discounts, and gonna pay that back today. It just takes forever for it to go through on Lowe's end. I could pay it today, and it wouldn't go through probably till almost the end of the week. So anyways, once again, I'm trying to do everything debt free. When I say that, I may have a small balance, like around $1,000 or so that I need to pay off here and there, but overall I am taking my time with everything and getting it paid off as I go. And in return, it's put me in a better mood overall, because I'm not burying myself in debt on top of having to build everything. So I need to dry out my liner. This is something I don't really see too much on videos. Like I said, I've showed it a couple of times, but this is the joys of working outside in the heat with a prosthetic leg. So once again, it just pops right off. It's got a silicone liner on it. Getting all that sweat out of it. You can probably see it glistening. If I don't dry it out, what it does is my leg starts to slip inside there like a loose shoe, or a shoe that's a little too big, and it will start to rub blisters on me, and I can't afford to have blisters because I have to stay off my prosthetic for a week or so. And like I said, I can't afford to do that. I got a house to build, other things to do. I try to find whatever little bit of dry clothing I have to dry this liner out, and then to dry my stump out as well. But like I said, this is something you don't really see too often. I do this probably 15 times a day off camera, in between builds and stuff, in between like the different shots that I take. All right, I think we're pretty much dried out there. Just pull this back up. Put this back on. Snap this thing back in place, slide her on, roll that down, and we're good to go for another half hour or so before I gotta do this again. Ooh, now just imagine us on the roof walking up there, and with this foot that I have on this prosthetic, it's a like an athlete foot. It's meant for athletes, so it does bend certain ways. It's got a little more give to it. And when I'm up on the roof, standing on a slant, my foot tends to tilt some, and it puts a lot more strain on this side. And that's why my knee hurts, my ankle hurts sometimes. So the more you know, guys. I'm sure there's people with prosthetics that watch my videos as well, and they're probably thinking, I know exactly what he's talking about. I do the same thing. I guess I'll pick y'all up real quick before we end this video. Like I said, another busy day. I'm trying to get all this yard work done. It's not terribly high today, but like I said, it's supposed to rain off and on throughout the week. But here's the siding that I was talking about. 60 strips of it, 8 inches wide, 16 feet long. Like I said, it comes in that primed color, basically like a tannish gray color. So for the most part, it should go up fairly quickly. I tried to order some of it's like a roof sealant, so we can go along part of the eaves and stuff to hold down the shingles a little bit better, but for some reason it wasn't letting me order it online with this order. So I'll have to make another trip into town, and I also need to buy the clamps that when we're putting up the boards, it holds the boards together in place. And then I also bought a laser level, which is inside. I was going to show you, but it is what it is. Excuse me. It's one of those Bosch brand. I think I paid about $100 for it, but it goes it's either 60 feet or 90 feet. You should be able to see it indoor and outdoor. I went with Bosch because it's a well-known brand, and the other land leveler or whatever it's called that we use to level out the pad site and stuff before, it was the same brand, and it seemed to work really well, so I went with the same brand again. But to give you an idea, I measured yesterday from the corner over here in my bedroom over to the edge of the door. You're looking at roughly 13 feet or so. So on the front side of the house, there shouldn't be any seams when we're putting up the siding, the LP lap siding on there. Same thing with on the back side. I think we'll have to overlap some of them, or not overlap them, stagger them, I should have said. And then the same thing on the sides here. This wall over here is 20 feet wide, and the boards are only 16 feet, so you're gonna have a 4-foot section, so we'll have to stagger them so it doesn't look I don't know, like some little city boys did it. And then the back side over here will be almost the same thing. There's a longer portion over here. This is the back side of the bathroom. 16 foot will probably end up somewhere over here, and then we'll have to stagger them as well. But on the back porch, on the east side of the door, it'd just be little strips, which would be solid. And yeah, overall it should go up fairly quickly. I guess while we're here, we might as well walk around the east side as well and kind of come up with a game plan. This is the stuff I was talking about. It wouldn't let me order this online for some reason. Waterproof sealant asphalt. It was saying I needed an ID for that, so I don't know, it's weird. You need to get ID to buy stuff like that, but you can just come into the country willy-nilly and nobody blinks an eye. It's crazy. But this side over here, we'll have to stagger them as well on the bottom, and then you'll have like your little small pieces there. Now this is what I was talking about up here. From where we put the tape here up, I had thought about doing like a shingling siding, something like that, to kind of break up the look of it. But yeah, overall, that's what it's going to look like on the house. And yeah, that's going to wrap up my video. I got a surprise here. What's up? About to end the video on the side channel. Any last words for the people?
What's up, side people?
Why are you over here, bro?
I came to
get the weed eater, I bet.
Yep.
I knew it. I knew it.
I didn't know you had bought those new strips for it or whatever, plastic thing.
Yeah, we need more of the oil for it though to mix in with the gas. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. That's just what we're getting into today. Like I said, I'm gonna finish mowing, doing some weed eating, and then we got to finish cutting some of the shingles for the ridge caps. Can't even think right now. So anyways, appreciate you guys for watching. Busy day. Catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace. Bye guys.